also the improbable and impossible. The wondrous allure of what was and what could still be. We smile, knowing now that this game has not abandoned us. No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world awakens in the spring.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
It's a date that's been circled for weeks, and it's finally here. Opening night on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Oakland Athletics.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Sean Manaea gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, folks, I'm locking in today on Ramon Laureano. His calling card, 2018, he burst on the scene for the Oakland A's with one of the best throws I've ever seen in Anaheim, throwing an absolute rocket to first base to snag an out right there. Focus on him. I guarantee you he makes a play in this one.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 6:35.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. The 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he pops it up. Chapman is over, and he puts it away for the first down. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. His career numbers against Manaea. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Ready with the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be giving 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Settling in now, Matt Chapman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First offering on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Henniger is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not great. He's 1 for 8. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So striding forward now, Marcus Semien. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Full count, 3-2. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
The first baseman, Matt.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back safely. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The 0-1 on its way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. He'll try again. 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. Seager fields it cleanly while the throw pulls him off the bag.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Here's Jurickson Profar. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Here's the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. As he arrives at second without a play, as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The designated hitter.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Santana moves over, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll move to the 2nd inning here in Oakland. The A's lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Kyle Seager, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. And he misses 2-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Minaya has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Seager gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 6th, the first baseman.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now at the plate, Domingo Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Wakes him up for strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, number 39. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. And it's 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Josh Fegley. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Chad Pinder.
Into the box, Chad Pinder. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
2-2 count.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Inside and low, 2-1. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the inning will continue. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Laureano, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside for a ball, 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now in the box, Keon Broxton, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Center fielder, number 4, Keon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in now, D. Gordon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the East Bay right after this. Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Here's a pop-up now, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. And that's out number 1.
Up next for Oakland.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt
Striding into the
Olson.
box, Matt Olson reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Semien, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 2-2 one more time. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jurickson.
So stepping in, Jurickson Profar. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
In now, Chris Davis, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis. 2 down, runners at first and second. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Next for Seattle, Tom Murphy, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's set. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Ryan Healy is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Henniger on second, Seager at first, 1 gone. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1 and 2 now.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
The 1 and 2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2 and 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, ripped down the first base line. This is foul for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swings through it for strike number 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready for another chance? Josh Begley. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Josh Begley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number
digging
22.
in for his second at bat, Ramon Laureano. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the A's 2 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in, number 39. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, number 39.
Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 39 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that's in there. 3-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Full count, 3-2 to Keon Broxton. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Gordon.
Into the box, D. Gordon. And the ball is dropped. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in once again, Tim Beckham. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Two and 1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Another full count pitch on its way. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mariners leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Ready once again, Matt Chapman. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Matt Chapman.
Here comes the first pitch. Nope. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Ready for another shot now, Stephen Piscotty. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's the first pitch to him. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. One-0 count. Here it is. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Chapman on at first, nobody out. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Semien. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Flip of his glove for one. To Healy for the double play.
Up next for Oakland.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line down the left field line.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. One left for Oakland, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Mitch Haniger. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Piscotty on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. One away, and here's the left-handed hitting third baseman Kyle Seager. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in next the first baseman slash DH Ryan Healy. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. Murphy is off at first with 2 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The A's lead this one 2-0. Dan Altavilla is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Dan Altavilla.
Standing in, Jurickson Profar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Croxton is right there, 1 down.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, Chris Davis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 1-1. 1-2 now, as that's in there at the knees. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Josh Phegley will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher,
at the plate, Josh Phegley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're up 2-0. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Lou
Ladies and
Trevino
gentlemen,
is
your
out from the
attention,
bullpen
please.
now as he'll make
Now
his first
pitching for
appearance
the
here
A's.
on the season.
Number 62, Lou
At the plate,
Trevino.
Domingo Santana. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been
Leading
able
off
to
for
score
Seattle,
any runs
the left
as
fielder,
we're moving late into this
Domingo
one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now. 1-2.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs,
Now
he puts
batting,
himself in scoring
number 39.
position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Your attention, please.
So
Now
they'll make a
pitching for
matchup
the
move here and
Athletics.
bring on a southpaw to
Number
face the
52,
left-handed hitter due up.
Ryan Hooker.
Standing in now, number 39, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Santana stands at second with no outs. And it's fouled away. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Three-two pitch. He spoils another one and will do it again. Payoff pitch one more time. Just hung in there on that one. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another full count pitch home. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Another full count pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Coming to the plate now, Keon Broxton. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. First and second here with nobody out. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, D. Gordon. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set, and the pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-0. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Joaquin Soria takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Joaquin Soria.
Stepping in, Tim Beckham. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball there from Soria. It's 0-1. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Slow roller down the third baseline. Chapman has it cleanly, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. So striding in, Mitch Haniger, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's just 2 for 9. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Line drive to center field. Laureano is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. Mariners forced to settle for one. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. Oakland is on top in this one, 2-1. Ready now, Chad Pinder. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The left fielder, Chad.
Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ball 3-1 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Pinder aboard here at first with nobody out. On the line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-0 the count. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-0 to him now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 pitch. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Lined hard toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Right fielder.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Austin Adams is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Into the box, Stephen Piscotty.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Fouled away. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
On the ground at first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
In now, Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. The 1-1. Fouled off. Adams, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Popped him up. Seager in foul ground. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. A's have to settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the A's 3 and the Mariners 1. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Blake Trinan.
Digging in and looking for more, Tom Murphy. He singled his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 delivery. Just a tick behind for a strike.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Lays off 2-2 now. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
Now to the plate, Ryan Healy. Career against Blake Trinan. He's gone 2 for 5. Here's the first pitch to him. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Trinan, a right-hander going 6'5". He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Domingo Santana. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mariners are down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Jason Bradford is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Jason Bradford.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And it's fouled away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Murphy is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Davis is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Josh Begley. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One and one. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Next up for the A's, Chad Pinder will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. The 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A's are gone in order, and it's still 3-1. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Into the box now, number 39. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled away. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. The next 3-2. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Omar Narvaez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Narvaez.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's 1 for 2. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Hendricks, originally from down under in Australia. He's a 9-year major league vet. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Pinder will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. the top of the lineup, stepping in, D. Gordon. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. This is hit on the ground, but foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Left side, but well foul. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty, but this will land untouched. And they're up now in Oakland, just over 35,000 strong. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Last chance for the Mariners. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Going to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Oakland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sean Manaea gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Liam Hendricks wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 3 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.